Let's go, my people out there, old TV Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic. We're back again, and what I'm doing now is I've got a Skoda Rapid or a Skoda Octavia or a Skoda Superb, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's a Skoda Rapid, this one, and we're gonna go ahead and replace the turbo on it. Okay, not the easiest job in the world, nice tasty job, but it's a nice job. I like these kind of jobs, like these mission of a jobs. I love them. Right, it's a 1.6 diesel. This is the engine code. I'll show you guys. Right, that's the engine code, the CAYC engine, 1.6 diesel. Right, so 1.6 diesel, turbo replacement. Let's get on it. Let's do it. Right, okay, so we're going to take the battery off first. First off, take the battery off, 10 mil there. That one off. Go around to here, another 10 mil there. Take them two off. Take that 13 mil off as well. Right, the battery is out of the way, as you can see there. Next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of housekeeping. So basically clear these things out of the way. The air filter box needs to move out of the way. This little unit here is just on with like a 10 mil bolt there. Get that out of the way so that can shift out of the way. This unit here, the boost sensor, can move out of the way. The air filter pipe, the air intake pipe which goes into the air box, take that off. We'll take it off from here first. Okay, then we'll take it off from the turbo, which is down there. Okay, little Torx there. I've done this before on another on the CR engine. Pretty much, it is a CR engine, but it's like a second generation CR engine, right? Okay, so what we'll do is let's take this air filter box off. Nothing to it basically. We've got some Torx here, one there, and the rest of it, I think it's just held on like on rubber grommets, as you can see there. Right? Okay, so let's take that Torx off, take that clip off, take this air filter pipe off. This one should just pull off. I'll show you how to do it. Get that screwdriver in between there, push these down. Okay, it should come off. Same on this side as well, like that. It should come off. So yeah, let's take this air filter box off and we'll go from there. Right, okay, so this pipe is off, that plug is off, this one is out of there. It should just lift off now. I've took that little Torx off here. Okay, and you might be asking, why am I replacing the turbo, or why we are on this journey? We will never know, but I do know that Black Knights will prevail once again. What the hell am I? What am I talking about? Independence Day, right? Okay, cut that out. Right, so as you can see there, it is it's picked up on itself and it's got oil all over the show. Okay, so yeah, not very good. So obviously it picked up on itself. Car started revving up and everything like mad, damaged the turbo. Obviously the turbo's knackered, so yeah, that's the reason we're replacing the turbo. Yeah, right, so okay, so we're gonna pull this out. Hopefully it should come straight out. Let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see, the air filter box is totally off, and I've got a little issue, not a big issue, a little issue. Obviously these pipes are in the way, and I said I'm going to take that unit off, which I am going to. So little 10 mil there, as you can see there. 1 minute. Okay, so now that unit is out of the way, all the way around here, as you can see there, put it there. Right, this now should, ta-da, happy days. Air filter box totally off. Look at all that space here. Let's dive right in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this pipe off. As you can see here, it's got a little Torx here, a Torx 30, so I've gone ahead and took that off. That should now, if I'm not mistaken, should pull straight off, or it needs to. That should just turn to one side, I think this way. Oh, hang on a minute, me being an idiot, absolute numpty, forgot to take that off. See that, old TV keeping it real with you guys. We need to take this pipe off here, either take it off from that side or this side here, else it's not going to turn, is it? What an idiot. Right, so you need to, I need both hands on this one, as you can see here. I need to clamp it on both sides and pull the pipe out. Oh, I've done it with one hand. Happy days. I win. Right, okay, so we're going to go around to this side, and now it should turn. We've got another pipe on there, but it doesn't really matter with this pipe. This pipe should come straight off. Give me a minute. Right, I've took this pipe off as well. This one here, have to take that off as well, so it's not going to come off or else. And now hopefully this one should turn. and then pull out as well at the same time. I don't think I've got the clearance there.
A few moments later.
Right, okay, so take number 3 or 4, whatever it is. Obviously we took that pipe off, remember, okay, and some numpty obviously put this Jubilee clip on that way, so I couldn't, that's why I tried taking the whole thing off in one piece, but it wouldn't, so I've managed to take that Jubilee clip off. So drop the Jubilee clip as well, right there, I can see it there, right, that part comes off, move that to a side, pick that Jubilee clip up, and now I can get to that. Right, we'd turn it, boom, like that, and then pull it out at the same time. That's what I was trying to do, but it wouldn't let me because, because I seen the Jubilee clip was on the other way around, and I tried to just basically cheat, and you know, it wouldn't have it. So yeah, that's the way I had to do it. Right, let's go. Okay, the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this Jubilee clip off. You guys can use a Phillips flat screwdriver if you want. I'm using a 7mm socket with the electric gun on because I'm lazy. And if you go in here as well, so if you're going in this way like that, you'll see a little Torx there. We need to move that Torx out of the way, so this pipe will be freestyling. Can take that pipe off. Can take the we'll go ahead and take the this part off, where it goes onto the turbo as well, the turbo intake pipe, whatever you want to call it, and we'll go from there. Right, let's go. Right, okay, so as you can see there, I've took that pipe off with great difficulty. Got my nerves actually, it wouldn't come off. I took the Jubilee clips off, still wouldn't come off. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to take this pipe off. It's on with Torx 30, 2 of them, one there and one directly beneath that. I can't really show you guys where it is, but it is there. So one there, as you can see there, just make it out there. That little silver screw there, this one here. This one there, right there. And there's another one directly beneath that. Let's take them 2 off. Let's take that little piece off. Let's go. Okay guys, so I've took that little pipe off, that plastic pipe. I'll be straight honest with you, mine didn't come off, so I had to break it off, to be honest with you. This bolt didn't come off, so it was plastic, so I broke it off. They're only about £20 or something to buy, so I need to take that off because all the bolts and everything go in this way. Okay, so with that in the way, I won't be able to get to it. So what we'll do is we'll take this little switch off on the side here, okay, and go from there. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to take these plug off here, another plug there, which I've already taken off. You know, the O2 sensors, the lambda sensors, and the nitrogen oxygen sensor, things like that. This one here, get a little pick like that, take that off as well. Boom, there we go, that's off. Move that out of the way. Right, and we'll go ahead and take that off there. The little size 5 Allen key, or size 6, I think it's a size 5 Allen key. The one that goes on the bracket, on the exhaust clamp. Let's take that off, let's go. Alright guys, so as you can see there, that bolt is totally off. I had to basically pry it off because it wouldn't come off. Because some idiot had tightened it up so much that it wouldn't come off. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this clamp off. Dead easy. Just get a pry bar, whatever you got, and just pry it. It will come off. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get back at you guys. I need 2 hands. One hand. I need to use the hammer basically. Give that a little pry. That should come off. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see there, move this light out of the way so you guys can see better. That I just had to give it a little hit on the clamp, so that comes off. I'll just take the clamp off. There we go. Happy days. Right, so that's that. You do have a little metal gasket behind it. Around a little like a seal, like a O-ring, but it's a metal O-ring, like a little gasket. So make sure when you do take it off, you don't drop that and then lose it. So right, okay, that's that done from there. I think everything else is done from the top. All we're going to do now is these little pipes here, as you can see. This pipe there, take that off. The oil feed is still on the top, as you can see there. 1 minute, right on the top there, the oil feed there. Right, so we'll get to that after. Besides that, everything else on the top should be done. Right, okay, we're going to take that little pipe off, send it up. Let's go. Right, so I've sent the car up on the ramp, took the wheel off. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the drive shaft off. In order to take the drive shaft off, I've done this 100 times. We're going to take these size, I don't know what they are, size M8 maybe, M8 or M10 multi-spline bolts off, these off. We're going to take these 3 off, which I've already started taking off, 16mm. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off, 36mm multi-spline. I've already done it with the gun. That one's off. That pushes back. Happy days. Let's go, let's do it. Let's take this drive shaft off and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I'm taking the 6 bolts off on the inside here. It is a V8, CRV8, M8 or whatever you want to call it. Right, multi-spline, we're going to take them off. The way you crack them is I lock it up here with a screwdriver, as you can see, and take it off there. I've already cracked it. Okay, so now just whiz them off with the electric ratchet, or if you've got a normal ratchet, No messing whatsoever. But to slacken them, you just need to jam it up there with a screwdriver, and with a normal ratchet, or if you've got a powerful electric ratchet, just take them off. Right, okay, let's take that off. Let's go. Okay guys, now that the drive shaft's out of the way, what we'll do now is we'll take the bracket off for the DPF. Remember, it's already off on the top, so 13 mil. Take that off. Take this one off as well. Take them 2 off, this one and this one. Okay guys, so as you can see that this is all freestyling. We're going to go ahead and take these 2 rubbers off, get some oil on there and take them rubbers off. This, for some reason, somebody's already... There should be a clamp there, it's missing, so it makes my life even easier. I will take it, well, we would have taken it off from there, so make sure you take it off from there. You'll have a clamp like that, or a VW style clamp. And we'll take this little pipe off here. Okay, and then the whole DPF should move out the way, and we're going to cheat a little bit. We're not going to... I'm going to try doing it without taking the EGR valve off. Okay, if I can get around, you know, taking the nuts and everything off without taking the EGR valve off totally, then we're going to do that. Okay guys, so as you can see there, I've moved the exhaust out of the way. If you want to take it off totally, what you'll have to do is take these covers off, lower the subframe and everything. You don't need to, okay? As you can see there, there's plenty of space for my hand to get in there. No problem whatsoever. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the oil feed pipe off, right? We're going to take this one off. We're going to take that one off. This one goes right on the top, okay? So we don't need to take it off from the top. We'll take it off from here, okay? Take that off from there, okay? And that's about it for the bottom. Okay, for the 2 oil feed pipes. Then we'll go ahead and take these EGR pipes off, this one and this one. Okay, then we can gain access to the manifold bolts. It's a manifold turbo, so we need to gain access to the manifold bolts or nuts or whatever it is. And yeah, so first things first, let's take that off. I think it's 17 mil, and that is a 27 mil. 27 mil spanner, socket, whatever you got, and a 17 mil on this one. Let's go. Okay guys, so the oil feed pipes, well this one and this one, the 2 bolts are off. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take this off, the one EGR pipe here. We're going to take this one off, Torx 30, one there and one directly above that. And if we go inside like that, you'll see another one there. And there's, as you can see, I've got the socket and everything onto the top one there. There's another one right there as well, if you can just make it out. So we're going to go ahead and take them off. I've already got this one going, so I don't want to take the socket off it and then reposition it and everything again. So I'm going to take this one off, as you can see there. I know I can't show you guys exactly where it is, but trust me, it is there. Torx 30. Take them 2 off. Take them 2 off this one as well. And hopefully, that should be that for these little pipes. Obviously, we're going to take it off the manifold as well. 2 12 mils or 13 mils. Take them 2 off as well. So right. Before I drop this, oh, there we go. Do you see that? Right, we've got one off. There's another one directly underneath it, which is there, this one. Another one there, on top of there, as you can make it out. Another one there. Let's take them off. Let's go. What I'm going to do now is, as you can see there, them 2 12 mil nuts there. If I can focus, that is. Get this light out the way. Right. I mean, you guys can't make it out. 1 second. Okay, that's a little bit better. As you can see there, I've got the socket on there, 12 mil. It's coming off. One there, and there should be one on the other side. As you can see there, another one on that side as well. Just take them 2 off. That pipe should come out of the way. And the other end of that side, of that pipe, this pipe here, we'll have to take that off as well. And hopefully, that's it. We can go ahead and take the manifold bolts off. Take this turbo out. Let's go. Okay, so them 2 12 mil is off. So this, be careful of the gasket behind it. You don't want to drop the gasket and then lose it. I would renew the new, put new gaskets on, but you don't have to if you don't want to. That pipe is off. we're going to go ahead and take that pipe, the other end of that pipe off now. Okay guys, I've just took them 2 Torx off on this pipe here. I know I didn't show you guys because I really need to get on with it actually as well. But 2 Torx, that goes right there, you can't really get them wrong. Torx 30, this pipe comes off. Okay, move this to a side. Let's live with that one. Right, the next thing what we're going to do is there's a little cover that goes over the manifold. As you can see, there's an aluminium cover, this one here. We'll go ahead and take that off because that does get in the way when you're taking the nuts off for the manifold bolt nuts, that is. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. It's held on with some Torx as well, Torx 30. I don't know if you can make it out there. Yep, 2 Torx 30. Let's take them off. Let's take that cover off. Let's go. Hey guys, sit rep. Right, I can't take that cover off because them 2 Torx are absolutely seized up. So I'm going to struggle, try to take the nuts off without taking that cover off. Right, I'm going to take the manifold nuts off, right, okay, but I can't really show you guys where they are. So this is the replacement one that I'm going to fit. And as you can see there, if the manifold goes on like that, 1 minute, if it goes on like this, you've got, all together, you've got 8 nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nuts. We need to take them 8 off. So basically they will be going in from that side. I really can't show you guys where they are. I'll be straight up honest with you. If I could, I would, but I mean, if you get the camera in there, as you can just make it out there, they're the nuts that we need to take off. Okay, I think you can get to the top ones from the top, the bottom ones from the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll take about 3 off on the top, leave 1 on, the easiest one to take off, and then that'll be our last nut, and take the bottom ones off, and we'll go from there. Let's see what's what. Right, okay, let's do it. Let's go. Okay guys, sit rep. What I've done is, can you see this bracket here where the oil pressure switch goes on? Right, this bracket here, it's held on with one of them basically. I'll show you. One of them. It'll be M10 multi-spline. Took that off, little Torx 30 on it as well, swing that up. I've took the oil pressure switch off, 24mm, okay, dead easy. It goes on there like that on this side. Took that off as well. That will give me a bit more room, a bit more space to get my hand in there and everything. I mean, you don't if you can struggle, if you want to struggle, you can do, but I've just took that off. Just give me a bit more room, okay? Right, let's go. Let's attempt the manifold nuts. Let's go. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can see me properly, but I've got 3 down, 5 to go. Oh man, let's get this off before I drop it. That cover is really getting in my way. I'm gonna struggle a little bit. 1 minute. So as you can see there, that cover was really getting in my way. That's 2 off. Okay, 1, 2, 3 off. Okay guys, so I've got all the top nuts off. I've left that one on, as you can see there. Right, so the manifold doesn't fall on my head when I take the bottom ones off. Right, so yeah, let's take the bottom ones off. Hopefully this should come off. This turbo and manifold should come off, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Okay guys, sit rep. Right, this pipe here, okay, all the nuts on the bottom dead easy to get to. You can get to them no problem whatsoever, okay? But the one that goes in there, this one here, okay, you can't really get to it because the pipe's in the way. So 2 ways. One is take the pipe off totally, which we might need to anyway, okay, but I'm trying not to take the pipe off. Or what we do is, there's a bolt, 13mm bolt that goes onto the turbo here. I've took that off, and the pipe, as you can see there, it's moving freestyle a little bit. Okay, now I can get the socket ratchet on there. Let's take it off. Let's go. Okay guys, so I'm back upstairs again, and I've took all the nuts off from downstairs. Last nut here, as you can see there, that's the only one that's holding it. And I've got a feeling, I know I tried cheating and everything and going, you know, without taking the EGR valve off. Maybe, just maybe, we might need to take the EGR valve off. I'm hoping we don't. I'm hoping it comes out this way, the turbo, and the manifold comes out this way. If it doesn't, then obviously we will have to take the EGR valve off. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Hopefully not. If it needs be, I'll just have to take this pipe off here. This one here. Take this pipe off. and it should come out this way. Let's go. Let's have a try. Okay guys, sit rep. Right, the situation report is, as you can see there, the whole turbo, everything is freestyling, moving out of the way and everything, but we have a little hiccup. The problem is, I tried cheating and not taking the EGR valve off, the cooler off. We have to take it off, the EGR valve and cooler. Now that everything is off, I think it's only 3 or 4 torques, 25 or 30. Just take them off, hopefully just moves out of the way and the turbo should come off. Right, let's go, let's do it. Okay guys, so in order to take the EGR cooler off, we're not going to take it off totally, I'm just going to slacken it. We've got 1 torques here, another torques there, 1 directly above that there, and another one there. If you put your fingers there, you can feel it there. So 4 torques, if I can get the camera in there, you'll see it. There we go, there's 1 torque there. Okay, another one on that side. You won't be able to see that one. 1 there. Okay, this one there. Another one there, hiding behind there. Torques 30, 4 of them. Let's take them off. It'll move out of the way, and that should give us enough room, I think, just to take the turbo out. Okay, the only thing that's stopping it is this pipe going around this way here. So if it moves out of the way, that should give us enough room to take the turbo out. Right, let's go, let's do it. Okay guys, so as you can see there, I've took the EGR valve and the cooler bracket bolts off, everything. That is moving out of the way, as you can see there. Right, that should give us enough room now to push the manifold back and take it off, okay? If you want to, you can go ahead and take all the water pipes and coolant pipes and everything off. I'm not going to bother. Less things to take off. Hopefully, that should give us enough room. And hopefully, it should come straight off. Right, let's go. I'm going to send it down and let's see if I can take it off. Okay guys, sit rep. So I thought I'll just get this in. This ECU of all things gets in the way, so I just moved out of the way. It just comes off the little bracket here. And as you can see, that it will come out this way. I'm just, 2 people will be excuse me. 2 people will be really good. 1 person to move all these pipes, everything out of the way. The other person to get, get the turbo out, the manifold out. As you can see there, it is coming out. It will come out. Give me a minute. I just can't show you and do it at the same time. So I need to get both hands onto it and everything. So I'm gonna try attempting it by myself. If I can't, I'm gonna get my brother to move all these pipes out of the way while I pull the manifold out. And there we have it guys, that are all done and dusted. We've took the turbo manifold off. There we go, there's that one. There's the new one going to go on. Happy days. I think I deserve a cup of tea now. Have a rest, have a cup of tea, have some dinner. Let's go.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so right, the new turbo is ready to go on. What I'm going to do is exactly the same way I took it off. We're going to refit it that way as well. So no 2 ways about it, just straight in that way. Okay, I know you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing, but as you can see, them pointing through this way. Just guide it through. There we go, that's in there. As you can see, 99% in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get it lined up, make sure the gasket and everything is on, the exhaust manifold gasket. And yeah, 1 second. As you can see there, it's in there. Make sure the gasket is there. As I can see, the gasket is still on there. Okay, let's get it on, get it bolted up, and then we'll fit it in reverse order. What we're going to do is, best thing to do, bolt it on first and put the manifold on, and then we'll go ahead and do put the EGR cooler on, the DPF filter, the exhaust, that is, everything in reverse order. Let's go, let's do it. Okay guys, so as you can see there, I've got the top nuts back on the manifold. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to send the car up. If you're doing it on the floor, like I always mention, make sure it's nice and safe. I wouldn't even recommend doing it on the floor. It's an absolute headache of a job. But yeah, I'm going to send it up now, tighten up on the bottom nuts, and then yeah, go from there. Tighten up the EGR valve cooler and things like that. Let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I've got everything 99% back on. Basically the EGR cooler, EGR valve is back on. This pipe that goes on the EGR valve, that's back on again. This one is on but not tight. Okay, so I can get the top ones on as well. I'm going to get the oil feed pipes back on, And basically in reverse order, fit everything in reverse order. I know I'm not showing you exactly how to fit it and everything because I need to get on with it, that's one thing. Another thing is, yeah, so in reverse order, let's do it. As you can see, I'm going to get this one back on there. I might need to move it a little bit to get it lined up and everything. This one back on there as well, and that's it. Okay guys, so since everything is on the bottom, nearly everything is on, as you can see that these pipes are on. I'll give it a clean out, don't worry about that. This one is not on, like I mentioned before, 99% on. I'm just going to get the top bolts on and everything. Everything else is on. I'm going to line the exhaust up as well, since it's here. I'm going to line the exhaust up, then that way I can finish it off from the top. Okay, so let's do that. I've tied it up here, so take it off the cable tie here. And yeah, let's get it lined up. Let's go. Okay guys, so I've got the exhaust back on, the clamp is back on as well. I mean, there's no two ways to do it, basically in reverse order. Just get it on there, right? Okay, so I'm going round to this side now, and we're putting the oil pressure switch back on. Make sure we put this clamp, this one here, remember we took that off. We're going to put that around there. Okay guys, so we've come to this stage now where, remember this bolt, this pipe, I had to break it off. I've managed to get a salvage new one, a second-hand new one. It'll do the job. It's just an air pipe. So we're going to get these on. This one on the top. There's one directly beneath that. This one I can't really show you guys where it is, but trust me, it is there. So we're going to get them two on. Torx 30, tighten up on them, put that pipe on there, tighten up on the Jubilee clip, little Torx there, remember, tighten up on that one as well. And yeah, we're getting there. Put the battery on, air filter box back on, everything on top, basically 99% done. Right, let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see here, everything is done on the top. Okay, alright, my bad. Not everything's done. I forgot to put this bloody pipe on. There we go now guys, everything is done on the top. Okay, we've put all the pipes, everything back on, all the wiring plugs, everything is on. What we're going to do now is we're going to send it up, you know, the EGR valve pipe, I've tightened them two up on there, the another two Torx on the bottom, Torx 30, we're going to go tighten them up, put the drive shaft on because the drive shaft's still left off, right, so put the drive shaft on. And what I recommend is, okay, the intercooler, I'll show you guys, the intercooler, take the pipe off the intercooler, make sure there's no oil in the intercooler, okay, and yeah, just because you don't want it to pick up on itself again and suck the oil up, and then you got big trouble, right? So make sure there's no oil in there, and we're going to do like an oil change. But you guys seen my videos, check my video guys out how to replace the oil and the oil filter. We're going to do the oil change on this car as well, and yeah, that's it, job done. Hopefully everything should be all right. Okay, let's go. So okay guys, so as you can see, this is the way I'm tightening it up. As you can see, I've got a screwdriver the exactly same way I slackened them, remember, and then get the socket and what have you on there and just tightening it up. That'll do. I've shown you how to do one of them, that's how you do all of them. There's 6 of them there. Right, I'm going to get on it. Okay guys, sit rep. Situation report is everything is on. I put the drive shaft back on with the 6 bolts and the ball joint there. Centre nut is back on as well. I'm just going to put the wheel back on. The discs are absolutely dead, but it's been stood to the car for a long time, so it will clear. That's just like surface rust, don't worry about that. Right, so I had to take this pipe off and this pipe off, the intercooler pipe, and see if it's full of oil. If it's full of oil, that needs cleaning out basically, okay? And if it's not full of oil, right, no oil comes out or anything, then happy days, we put it back on, get some oil in there, drain it through there, what have you, and yeah, we're good to go. Let's do it. Sit rep, as you can see there, it's absolute disaster. It has got oil, because when it picked up on the oil, as you can see here, it is pumping out. Okay, so we have to make sure we get all that oil out from there. Just leave it, basically open it up, get some rags in there, clean it up as best you can, because don't go starting it with all that oil in the intercooler. You don't want it to pick up on itself and then kill the turbo, kill the engine. So yeah, make sure there's no oil in there. As you can see, it's starting to stop, by the way. So I'm going to leave that dripping for a bit, let all the oil come out. If you want to go drastic, you can go ahead, take the intercooler off. That's another video. You guys can check radiator replacement. Basically, it is the intercooler replacement as well. Similar thing. I've done one of these on another car. So yeah, right. So we're gonna wait till that drains out, and we'll go from there. Right. So there we have it, guys. All running now. Touch wood. Everything goes right. Hopefully, everything will be right. Yeah, that's it. Well, there we have it, guys, all done and dusted. Skoda Rapid, 2016 Skoda Rapid, turbo replacement, 1.6 diesel, all done and dusted. I'm sorry if I missed some of the steps and, you know, if I didn't show you properly, because obviously I had to get on with the job, and also, you know, basically I can't show you and do it at the same time, can't get the camera in there. Anyway, I hope this video helps you guys out. If it didn't help you guys out, I'm sorry, trying my best. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. Raoul TV, Team R4UL, off home now. I'm going home now. See you guys next time.